Good afternoon, everyone. It's Sunday afternoon, and it's time for the Republic of Motorsport. Tier 1, Round 8, around Portugal. Now, this is the first time that I am here for Republic of Motorsport. My name is RSF on Raikkonen, special guest streamer tonight, and hopefully maybe I will get a co-coms this afternoon, but hang on, at the moment it is just me on my own. So hopefully anyone who's watching, it is loud and clear out there and crystal picture for everybody. Right, Portimao. As I said, this is the first time I've commentated around this track. It's a short track of 15 corners. It's also very, very fast. We should have a lot of cars probably getting caught out at the notorious turn 8, I do believe it is, where it goes uphill and it just seriously catches you out. Right, okay, so let's turn all the details on that we need to turn on. Yes, and it's a short qualifying followed by a 50% race. I don't know what the pace of these guys are. Obviously, there are some familiar faces to me. You've got Noshow's reign towards the end of the race, says AMS Pez. Thank you very much. So that should make things very, very interesting, because obviously now it's to decide whether you want the strategy for rain or whether you want the strategy for wet. But it does look like we have got people coming out of their garages quite quickly, and Noshow's, the young Scotsman in the Red Bull today. So we're just going to follow him as the first one out on track. He's not wasting time. Now, I like the elevation of Portimao. It's a very, very up and down circuit. So as they say on, as for Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris said, moving down, up and down, side to side, like a roller coaster. And as you can see there, Noshow's there, needs to get those medium tyres warmed up. He is come out on the mediums for whatever reason. I do not know. I don't know the strategy for this track yet, because again, this is untested territory for me. I've not raced it in a full league race. I don't think many people have as well. So we've got Tommy Rio now coming out on the Ferrari, I do believe. Only one Ferrari runner today. Everybody hates Team Ferrari, don't they? And right, so Noshow's is never getting around this track. I do like that this track is so up and down. It is like the exits of these corners will make it's so vital to getting the exits out of these corners makes it so vital. Get them correctly, that is, because you get it wrong, and especially if you're on an elevation, you can lose the car. Right, okay, let's ride on board now as Noshow starts his first flying up the hill towards the start-finish straight now, as the ERS is wide open. ERS is at full beans, approaching 200 miles an hour down the hill now. That'll give a little bit of time into turn 1, drops down to 5th gear for the extra rotation, flat out through turn 2 and into turn 3. Needs to drop down to 2nd gear. Now up comes hill towards turn 4. Get this wrong, you will invalidate, and it looks like Noshow's has. So he's gone ever so wide there, and that's his lap having to be aborted. It's such an absolute pain in the bum, that one is. But RSF on Vettel is out as well in his Aston Martin. What a surprise. Obviously, Vettel is a Sebastian Vettel fan. He follows his little man, so thinking, right, Tommy Rio out in the Ferrari now. He's going to be the next one to start a flying lap. Car number 97 crosses the line now. Crosses start finish line to start the time on board now. He uses as much of the apex on the entrance of turn 1 into the Ferrari power on board now. Into turn 2, now turn 3. Drops down to 2nd gear for the extra rotation. 3rd, 4th, sticking 4th now to keep the rotation for turn 4. He gets it done perfectly. DRS open. Now you come down the hill now towards turn 5. Purple sector 1 there. Down the hill, downhill braking, very tricky because you can over brake. Up the hill now towards into turn 6 and then to turn 7. Turn 7 you want to be coming off the throttle a bit so you can get the entrance right to turn 8 now. Now this is the colour, and Weston's has gone round there. Luckily Ghoston's enabled so he doesn't have to get caught out. Down the hill now towards turn 9 and up the hill towards turn 10. Go wide on the entrance, then turn 11 comes creeping up to you, and then down the hill. Turn 12, executed perfectly by the Ferrari driver, and now you got turn 13. Tight corner, up the hill, get the exit perfectly. Now you want the long sweeping right-hander of turn 14, and then you'll come around to turn 15, which is going to be absolutely flat out as you go through the gears now. 8th gear coming up very shortly for the Ferrari. Used all his ERS deployment. DRS open. Crosses the line at 1:17.7. Now, that is not bad for a medium run, but we do have ROM Beeford, who's absolutely invalidated his line. Now, Sato 20. Now, I wonder if he used to be a Takuma Sato fan as well. Honda Power AlphaTauri there as well. Quite fitting for... Let's see if he, on the soft tyres, see what the difference is. AMS Pez goes slightly faster in the McLaren, and Rom Ludlow F1 goes slightly faster as well. So 17.7 on mediums doesn't seem to be too shabby. It's an 18.5 for Sato there on soft tyres, but 17.0 set by the McLaren driver at the moment seems to be the fastest time. Remember guys, this is a short qualifying session, so it's going to be very, very quickly and going to get very busy towards the end of the race. Tommy Real, so who else we got out on out laps is RSF1 Patel. We've also got Westerns on a flying lap in the Aston Martin as well. He sets a purple sector 2 there as he comes now into turn 13. Around turn 14, hopefully he's going to hook this lap up very tidily. 1:06 at the moment now, and he's put on the beans. Hopefully he saved a little ERS as he comes down. Doesn't look like it though. He's going to use all his deployment. Yes, he has. Up the hill now. DRS open. It's a 17.8. It looks like you're going to have to find somewhere to save the ERS as well. What sector can you use to save the ERS as well? Welcome to all 4 viewers as well. Please give me comments and feedback. Right, here's RSF1 Shane, also in the Red Bull. He's also a fellow colleague of RSF1 as well. Me and Shane are 2 committee members of RSF1, and should you wish to join, please contact one of us. I'm RSF1 Raikkonen, and he's RSF1 Shane 0407, and we'll point you in the right direction of which way you want to go. Obviously today we are working for Republic of Motorsports, but we are going to get a little bit of capture time to advertise our own league as well. Okay, so Shane there is going to take another attempt on his medium tyres as he comes down the hill into turn 1 in his Red Bull. Nice and smooth there. Oh, gets a little out of shape, and he's invalidated at turn 1 already. I bet he's swearing to himself right now in his Scouse little accent. Oh well, never mind. RSF on Patel now. He's coming around turn 13, about to take turns. Yep, turn 12. Turn 12. Execute lovely. It's gone purple in sector 2. Now turn 14. Turn 13. Now we're on turn 14. Comes around turn 14. He's using all the might of the Mercedes power unit. All his ERS is deployed. He's opened up his DRS and he crosses the line. It's a 1:17.099. So close to pole position, but not close enough. No cigar for him at the moment. It's second place at the moment. Provisional P2. Tommy Reel's dropping down the order. So that is Shane still to set a lap. Ron Beeford is to set a lap as well, who currently in progress now in his Mercedes powertrain now, in the Mercedes, in the black and green Mercedes now. I hate this car with a passion as well. So down the start finish straight now, or not down start finish, into turn 5. RSF on Patel gets out of the way there, nicely done there. And then into turn 6, and up comes turn 7, sorry, and that's Notorious turn 8. Will he lose it? Open to steering up, gets a little bit wobbly on the exit, but keeps it on the straight and narrow. Turn 9, and then up the hill towards turn 10, and then turn 11 comes creeping onto us, it sharpens down. Down the hill now towards turn 12. Comes down executely and up the hill now towards turn 15. It's up and down so much on this track. This is a beautiful track, like I said. Into turn 14, he's carrying speed very well there. The Mercedes looks like it's got the setup hooked up perfectly. Into turn 14 now. Got a little bit more ERS than the other guys. He looks like he's done a little bit of saving. Comes across, opens his DRS now, and across the line, it's a 1:16.6 there. Provisional pole position for the Mercedes driver. Right, can AMS Pez answer to that knockdown to P2, or will someone get faster than Beeford? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so he's got... I can't... Hello, Vettel. It's nice to see you there. Not a bad lap set there in your Aston Martin. You should be in the Ferrari, though. It's not right. Vettel doesn't belong in Aston Martin. He belongs in Ferrari. Whee! Indeed, indeed. So, I can't say his name. Is that a Q or... It is Q, but I'm just going to call you Agadoo. I'm just going to call you Agadoo. That would just be for poops and giggles. Right, Rom Lawn. I hope that's not literal for lawnmower. But he's in the Alpine. He is yet to... He's on medium tyres at the moment, so he's probably doing a few warm-up laps to get used to track climatisation. Same with Shane. He's actually set a valid lap this time, starting at the moment in P12. You got Danny, who now is in the Williams. Right, let's see what D-Money. D-Money, 69182. Comes down the straight now, into turn 1, carry speed there, lovely, doesn't invalidate turn 2, flat out, and then hard on the brakes into turn 3 now. Cuts the apex beautifully there and doesn't lose too much time. Up the hill now towards turn 4, gets that executed perfectly. Now, under the Rolex sign now, and then down the hill towards turn 5, braking just before the 50-metre board, coming wide, and then let the car open up the steering now to open up the power, and then you've got the kink to turn 6, which is basically not a turn, and then to turn 7, lift off the power. Keep the car on straight now. Oh, and look at that. You take too much power into that corner and it will invalidate you because it's so easy to go wide there as well on the airbag. Oh, and Rom Celtic goes all the way around in the AlphaTauri Honda Power spin around. So that's him not having a good one. And it's just before turn 14. So he'll have to regroup himself and start again. AMS Pez now goes even faster with a 16.5. He's responded to Beeford. So can Beeford now? He's got 6 minutes to come out to respond. Looks like Tommy Wheels getting out of the way of a few faster movers there. Good job, Ferrari driver. AMS Vettel. RSM Vettel is on an outlap. He is got a charging Red Bull of Noshhouse behind him. These two are friends. I'd imagine they'll be in the same party together. They are both... Oh, it looks like... Oh, because Noshhouse is invalidated. Right, okay, let's see if this little flying Scotsman can set a valid lap on soft tyres. Right, here we go. Across the start-finish line now to start the timer off, and down towards the first turn, down the hill, hard braking sharp, a little bit of tap of the brakes, goes into turn 1, executed turn 2, flat out, and into turn 3, hard on the brakes now, and bring the car in. Nice and tight, and let the car come out wide, open steering, start the power, 4th gear up the hill towards turn 4, goes into 5th though, to get the extra drive out of the exit. Down the hill now towards turn 5, can he keep it valid throughout the rest of this lap? Purple sector 1 there, that's his fastest sector 1. Nicely executed there, and you can hear him short shifting. No sign of wheel spin there at all. Then into turn 7. Notorious turn 8 now. Up the hill. Don't get too eager on the loud pedal. Nice. Doesn't lose any time. Very conservative on the power. Turn 9. And then up the hill now towards turn 10. And remember, turn 11 will sharply come into you. Now that's done. Go a little bit wide on the exit. Perfectly done. Open up the steering now for turn 9. Down the hill and up the hill towards turn 10. No, sorry, turn 13. I've lost track here. And then turn 14, carry the speed with 3rd gear. Goes a little around 2nd for some extra rotation. Now he wants to use as much power. The Honda Power! Around turn 14 now. Opens up the steering, up the hill now. DRS open now. And then across the line, it's a 1:16.525. 300ths of a second faster than provisional pole at the moment. Okay, what does Rom Ludlow want to do? Rom Ludlow F1. We've got a lot of Rom drivers in here. Romulans, that's why. They're all from the planet Romulus. Rom is in the pits now. We've got Rom Drazzi out in the Alpine, the Whistleline Speed Power Unit. Out on an outlap. Right, who have we not got? Well, At the moment, as I said, Noshals is in provisional pole. 4 minutes left of the session. There's going to be a lot of traffic coming out in a moment, guys. And I'm sure a lot of drivers are going to be wanting to start on the soft tyres. We've got Shane at the moment, who's out on a lap. Right, as we're following on board now with the Alpine. He comes up the hill now. He's using as much of the BRS deployment to get as much frontline speed! As he comes down the start, finish straight to start his lap, just braking now into turn 1, cuts the apex briefly, goes wide and invalidates. Unfortunate there from the whistle line speed power unit. Regroup, try again. Oh, who's that? Agadoo-doo-doo in the house is struggling. He's doing a massive spin. Yellow flags, he's getting out of the way though. He's off the racing line, letting people go through. He's going to have to come in, change his wing and everything. That might be his qualifying done for the session. Right, we've got Lorne now on his outlap. Here we go. Whistle line speed down the start, finish straight. And he comes across the line. That's it. And then braking just before the 100-metre ball, just after the 100-metre ball into turn 1. Turn 2 takes flat out, and then turn 3 hard on the brakes now. Bring the car in. Nicely done. Listen to the whistle line speed power unit now. Power up into turn 4. Nicely executed there from the whistle line speed power unit. Down the hill towards turn 5. Let's see what he can do. A little bit of a lock up on the front left there as he comes in towards turn 5. Execute lovely. A little bit of a light up there at the back end, but he manages to compensate for it. Turn 6 and turn 7 now. Nicely done. Now turn 8. You can hear this guy on no traction. Gets a little... Oh, yes. He's managed to hold back and turn 9. Up the hill now towards turn 10. And here comes turn 11. Just sharpens it on you so much. He's going to execute that on it. Down the hill now towards turn 12. And then in comes turn 13. So quickly approaching. Bring the car in. Hold second gear. And then into third. Short shifting. Now into turn 13. No, turn 14, sorry. And then into turn 15. Here we go. It's going to be flat out. He's got the speed. He's got the momentum. And he has not 17.8, so he didn't improve on that one. Looks like he is not having he is having trouble there. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. Who has caused that sector flag? 1.5 minutes left, so people will be out and about. So here's Shane at the moment on 2 lap old softs. If he sets a better lap time, he is going to be starting on these tyres, and he won't want to because you want as fresh tyres as you can. I don't know what tyre degradation is like around this track, but on the Honda power unit, he has to keep wide to keep the lap valid, but he will have lost time. Excuse me, I'm just taking a sip of coffee. Nice gingerbread latte, Costa coffee. Lovely. Okay, and then Shane into turn 6. Will he go? Oh, he's invalidated, and about will he spin around? Woohoo! And here goes Shane. Oh. Christian Horner won't be happy with that Sergio Perez effort there from RSF1 Shane 0407. Right, Sato. Can he put in a blind or a lap? This is the do or die moment. Looks to be pretty solid at the moment. Sector 2, he's coming through to a lot slower moving cars. Oh, Shane spins again! Oh, he's a little bit hesitant on the throttle there, Sato is. This might cost him. He's gone wide in turn 14. That's going to cost him extra amounts of time. He's not going to be able to complete another lap. This is going to be his last lap. Oh, he's invalidated anyway. So he's starting P15. ROM Celtic, what can he do? He's going to be the next one across the line, I think, because Shane's invalidated. Yes, so he's going to come in the pit. So ROM Celtic, can he get across the line? Oh, he's invalidated as well, so he'll be starting P16. He can't improve either. We've got an Aston Martin out there. Is that? No, that's not Westons. That's RSF1 Patel. RSF1 Patel now. He's going to do this the last dying moment. Can he improve? Can he pull something out the bag? Can he do a Sebastian Vettel? He goes P5. Car number 5 and P5, and what we've got coming across now, we've got a McLaren of AMS pairs now. Oh, he's invalidated. Behind him is an Alfa Romeo on medium tyres. I doubt it he's going to improve. Right, we've got a Haas who's finished. We've got a Mercedes, a Ron James 95. Can the Mercedes take the top step, or will it be with Noshals at the moment? No, that's a 117.1. That's him starting in P10 or below. We've got his teammate though, Ron Beeford, who was fighting for the pole position. Is currently 1 tenth up on his time, coming through turn 4:15 now. Up the hill. Ooh, it's P2 so far for the Mercedes driver, but we have got... That's all she wrote for qualifying. Oh no, Ron Ludlow. Ron Ludlow is currently down in his time though, so he won't be improving. He's out of fuel at the moment. That is it. That is all she wrote for qualifying. That is it. So look at that. Noshal starts in P1. Ron Bayford in P2. AMS Pez in P3. Tommy Real in P4. P5 goes to RSF1 Patel. P6 is Western, so Aston Martin's 56th there. D Money in 7th. Snipes in 8th. Ludlow in 9th. James in 10th. Rom Drazzy in 11th. Aki Aquile AMG in 12th. Rom Lawn in 13th, and you've got Shane in 14th, Sato in 15th, and Rom Celtic in 16th. That was an interesting qualifying, ladies and gentlemen, wasn't it? So there we go, like I said, look at that timing though, guys. That's 9 thousandths of a second between Noshals and Ron Beeford. This could be a very interesting and close battle race. Will Noshals bottle it at the start? Will he keep the momentum going, or will he just leave it? Tommy Real, again, times are so close in the top 3. Unreal. Okay, so let's just take you guys around the track now whilst we wait for the rest of the field to get online. So as I said, it is Portimão, Portugal, in the Algarve. Lovely circuit, nice and fast, flowing, bit like the Netherlands. Like I said, 15 corners per make this corner, makes average lap time of qualifying times about a 1:16 and 1:17. 2.8 miles for this circuit, and it is 33 laps for this 50% race. Lots of elevation changes, like I said. It is going to make all the difference if the drivers can get the exits of these corners perfectly. The grid is all ready to go. The safety car is ready. They're waiting to get the field underway. It's the Mercedes safety car today, unfortunately, and there goes the planes. And so we are just now waiting for everyone to get ready. I'm not too sure about the rules of Republican Motorsport. I don't know if they use Parc Fermé rules, or if they are allowed to have free choice of tyres, or whatever. But I'm sure everyone will be interesting. So whilst we wait for the field to get started, I'll put you on the intermission screen and you can see my wonderful, beautiful, shiny, no dome today, Shane. I've got the hat on because everyone was complaining it was too bright for them, and they needed sunglasses to watch the screen, watch the stream. But hey, but like I said, today I'm in full Ferrari colours because Ferrari is just the best team and it's the only team to support in Formula One. I've always said that to everyone, but people are still deluded. So as we wait for the lobby host to get things underway, I will soon take you through for a formation lap. I hope there's a formation lap on anyway, but I'm sure like the guys are applying just the little neeks and tweaks there, so up maybe adjusting front wings and ride height, well not ride heights, camber of the wheels and tyre pressures and stuff. Remember, in this game, tyre pressures is not as forgiving as what they used to be, so you can't just turn them all the way down because not your car spins like a madman and you've got no hope in hell of recovering it. Okay. As we wait and wait and wait, let's see what's happening in the Discord chat. I don't need that one no more because that's finished. Remember, guys, tune in. It's always one to tune into. So far so good. I think everyone's so okay, so I've just been informed that we will be racing within 1 minute, says Ron Beeford, who is, my power just turned off, says Nosha. I was like, oh dear. So it's come back on, so he's just waiting now to reconnect to the lobby, and he's going to have an interesting start there. Anyway, so let's have a look at the current championship standings for this. So from what I'm seeing here, in first place is Ron Beeford in his Mercedes powertrain unit, and then Snipes is in second, so 134 points to the championship leader, 98 points, so he's got a 36 point gap. So Ron Beeford can afford to take it a little bit easy. He's had 2 wins for the season. And then you've got let's have a look. Oh my god, there's lots of people. Did not start. Okay. I like this spreadsheet. Okay, so Rom Jazzy consistently in third place at the moment. He's got 3 third positions and 2 fourth positions, I think, according to his channel thingy. And then Rom Ludlow is in 4th, and then AMS Pez in 5th. Did not start the last 2 races, had 1 victory, couple of third places with fastest laps, and did not finish China, and he's managed to do an 8 points at Bahrain. And then Rom James is in 6th, Tommy Reel in 7th, Rom Yanni in 8th, 9th is Westerns, Rom Celtic is in 10th, RSF1 Shane, he's currently sitting in P11. He's had a podium, no, he hasn't had a podium quite yet, he's had a P4, his best finish, and then 2 P10s. Didn't start last week's race, nor in Azerbaijan or Monaco or Bahrain, he missed out on. Rom Lawn in 12th, and then D Money in 13th, RSF1 Patel in 14th, AMS Ghosty is in 15th, 16th goes to DCRS Smoltz and Agadoo in 17th, SLR Darcy in 18th, Lewis GT in 19th. Oh, these are people that haven't scored points. 20th is Sato. Poob 2863 in 21st. El Pullen in 22nd. Something's done Junansworth in 23rd. Cosme in 24th. RSF Kachow in 25th. And last and 26th is Noshaus in the Red Bull. And imagine people in grey are reserve drivers. I'm assuming. I shouldn't assume, because assuming makes an arse out of you and me. Anyway, we are getting things underway. Let me just turn that thing off. There we go. And we are underway for the race. Okay, so we're just waiting for the green flag now, and we are underway with the formation lap. So it's a notorious formation lap, so I need tyres, I need that enabled, and I need lap data enabled. So in P16 is Rom Celtic, in P17, so AlphaTauri's there back of the grid. In P14, it's RSF1 Shane in the Red Bull. Rom Lawn in P13, and Agadoo in P12 in the Haas. Rom Drazzy in the Alpine Whistleline Speed in P11. Rom James in 10th in the Mercedes Power Unit in the Mercedes Black Beast. Rom Ludlow F1 in the Alfa Romeo, and his teammate Snipes SB in front of him in P8. D-Money is in P7, and Westerns is in P6 in the Aston Martin. RSF Patel, car number 5, in 5th. Tommy Real in P4. Good showing there for Team Ferrari. And AMS Pez in the McLaren in P3. Ron Beeford missing out on such a short time there for the pole position. And in pole position is Noshaus in his Red Bull. And I've just got a friend request there, so I think I may have a cunning friend. Join us now. I can see you. Add me as their friend. Sorry guys, I'll quickly do this whilst we are under the formation lap. Ball off and bounce. Oh, as if when Easton added you as a friend just now. Invite to the party. Okay, so let's get things underway as we are now about to get underway. Are you joining me for COCOM, sir? As we wait for the start line now, as Noshaus puts his car in the pole position spots. Hopefully his AI is not going to be the pain in the bum that it can normally be, and he's going to be able to take control of his car. He's in control of his car, hopefully. But we are now waiting for the start light sequence to get underway. I think we've got the sequence going. Okay, here we go. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Now! And Noshaus is bogged down at the start, and looks like the McLaren of AMS Pace gets away beautifully and snatches from P3 to first. And it looks like the Ferrari of Tommy Real. Oh no! There's someone spinning! That looks like Noshaus is down to P3, and then we've got AMS Pez now taking the lead, and then Tommy Real in second. Noshaus is up down into third. Weston's in fourth, and then we've got RSF1 Patel in P5 still, but it looks like Snipes is going to have a look at him on the outside of turn 5, round the outside. What a move! He gets the drive done, and he takes off P5. Takes off P4 now, because obviously we've got that spinner there. Noshaus is still in P3 and looks like he's trying to keep up with Tommy Real, but AMS Pez has got away with it. He has gone streaking ahead in front of everyone, and he's 1.4 seconds, so it looks like him. Weston's and Celtic there seem to be exchanging positions now. They come. Yes, they do. Weston's gets P11 off the AlphaTauri driver. Shane's made up to P10, starting from the near on back of the grid. Oh, who's that gone off real quickly? In the go, was that Aggie or was that Weston's? Weston's into the gravel there in the Aston Martin. Looks like he's not had a great start there to the race. Okay, no safety car just as yet, guys. And here comes Rom James now, and RMS Pez sets the fast lap. Of course, he's the first car across the line. Looks like the timing boards look like they're having a little bit of a fit, but then we've got Snipes, so then we're going to have a DRS train coming on. Easton, can you hear me? Doesn't look like Easton can hear me. What's going on in the party? I will have a look in a moment. It looks like the Aston Martin Westons is not having a great time there at all. So we have got the closest battle at the moment on the grid is the Alfa Romeo on the Alpine driver coming down the hill towards turn 5. Can he take it? No, he's not going to be a damn dast light breaker. We've got 2 DRS zones to this track, so we should see plenty of overtaking. Rom Drazzy is going to be, so again, who's going to be too eager on the loud pedals? They come up to the notorious turn 8. It's off camber and uphill. Nicely done there, and looks like RSF1 Shane looks like he's closing in on the 2 battling Alfa Romeo and Alpine there. And we've got Snipes in P4 at the moment as well, who's currently chasing down. Let me just have a quick look. Easton, are you there? Easton, I cannot hear you. Are you there? We've got Snipes at the moment on medium tyres. So Snipes, this looks like he's keeping up with the top 3. He's not letting them go too far away. He's got a little bit of a gap between them, but he has no DRS at the moment. He should have DRS. He will have DRS at the next session. Okay, so, not the next session, at the next section. So we've got Snipes there in currently chasing down the Red Bull, and it looks like the Red Bull's going to be under pressure as they come down the second DRS zone, and he's into the braking zone now of turn 5. He gets the drive, but he hasn't got quite the momentum to catch up with him. It would help if I had the microphone down so that Easton could hear me. Let me just see if I can invite him again. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. It was my fault because I forgot to put my mic down so he could not hear me. Right, no, I don't want to join his party. I want to invite him to a party and then invite him to a game. Okay, so here we go. We have got Snipes SB there at the moment, still trying to get through. Easton, can you hear me? And then Snipes takes the move, makes the move, DRS assisted overtake over Noshout, and he is splashed past the Red Bull into P3. Now, next target for the Alfa Romeo driver will be the Ferrari, who looks like he's ghosting through Weston's at the moment, because Weston's has had a bad start and he's got to move out of the way at the moment. But he has got the DRS, which would give him a little bit of defending there, and Noshow's there with a time penalty now. He's going to be kicking and screaming. Easton, are you there? Can you hear me? You're a little bit quiet, my friend. I'm just waiting for your mic to turn up.
Is that better?
Yes, it is. I have sent you an invite. And Noshows has spun it! He's crashed! And he's now waiting for the rest of the field to go by before he rejoins the track. Oh no, there's a car now coming. Look out, Noshows. He is ghosting. Oh, bye Easton. Unless Xboxes are being an absolute terrible game at the moment, and they are being horrible with their Xbox parties. So ROM James at the moment now, he is coming up the hill. He's currently chasing down D-Money in his Williams. Hello, Easton, again. It looks like we are going to have some fun times in the party. I've sent you an invite, Easton, to the game because it is invite only. You should be able to join in.
I'm just getting the stupid party glitch.
It's a stupid party glitch. Are you in with the field though? Yeah, you can see what's going on. Yeah. Cool, and this is, ladies and gentlemen, my friend RSF1 Easton, who's come so kindly to help me out as a special co-host. Obviously, you haven't seen much of the race at the moment, Easton, but it has been an interesting start. We've got Sato at the moment, who's currently chasing down Aki AMG, or Agadoo, as I like to call him, in his hairs. But it's gonna be assisted with DRS. Looks like AMS Pez is spacing himself out there, but Snipes SB is chasing down Tommy Real in his Ferrari on soft tyres. It doesn't look like it might look like the soft tyres are starting to go off. I don't know about tyre wear around this track. I think it might look quite high because we've got Rom Drazzy now on 4-lap old hards.
That was close from Shane there, almost lost the back end through that turn 8. It's very difficult to keep the car in a straight line. Shane struggling massively here.
Yeah, Shane had some problems in that during qualifying as well. He's been struggling through that one, but here we go. We've got Snipes SB on the back of that Ferrari. It's the customer team versus the works team. Now who's going to have the momentum? Who's going to get past? Tommy Real will have Westerns to thank for his extra assisted DRS. Stato has spun. Yeah, Stato has spun. Yeah, it looks like that the Tommy Real's extra DRS from that back mark has helped him out keep the position at the moment. But that doesn't matter to Snipes SB because all it's just doing is pulling him along and making his tyres working well. Giving his tyres a little bit more of a hard time, but we've got Ron Drazzy at the moment on the back of RS1 Shane around turn 4 now. Or turn 3, sorry, now it's turn 4. Will he lose it or will someone lose it up the hill at turn 4? Shane gets a little bit wobbly on the soft tyres. Now the hard tyres coming into the game and down the hill with DRS assistance, but he's not got the momentum to get past. Just sit back and relax and enjoy another lap behind the Red Bull.
Yep, I must say, just first impressions, it looks like a pretty tight field as Rom Celtic just picks up a pen now.
Yeah, it has been like qualifying was really close. I think it was like 5 thousandths of a second between P1 and P2.
Jeez.
Yeah, jeez. It was immense to see. Absolutely immense to see. But it is what we like in F1. It is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Rom Drazzy still on the back of our RSF1 Shane. Shane seems to be putting in a good performance, sitting in P8 at the moment. He's going to want to do some tyre conserving at the moment because...
Here, Snipes.
Yep.
Snipes is going to have a look at Tommy Wheel coming down into turn 1. He's not going to be close enough, I don't think, on this try, as Tommy Wheels always went very
Oh, around
deep
the inside! What a move on turn 1 and turn 2!
Shane picks up a penalty there down the field. Rom Drazzy is now trying to get past him down into turn 1. Makes the move safely and up into P he goes.
Yep. And that should be Rom Drazzy going away now from him. But Shane's might have the drive. Oh, it gets a little wobble out there. Turn 4. Now down the hill towards turn 5. Shane's trying to pick up the slipstream, but Rom Drazzy is breaking it. Look at that, how close he was then, late on the brakes then from Shane. But he has now got to stick in the dirty air of the Alpine. Now this is where it's going to get interesting for Shane, because the dirty air around turn 8, oh, is he going to be able to handle it? He does there as well. I'm sure medium traction and ABS helped him out there quite a bit. Everyone loves ABS at the moment on this game. Easton, you especially love it, don't you?
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, here Ron Beeford's right on the back of his teammate Ron James. Coming through the very long right-hander 14, I believe.
Yeah.
And then coming through the flat out corner of 15 and the lap. He's going to maybe tuck in, he's going to get the toe here. He's going to pass him, I think. And no defence being put up there. Mercedes swap positions.
Yeah, it looks like team orders are settled in there as well. So, not settled in, team orders there. So there's no real fight between the two. I'd hope they're in the same party so they can negotiate what's going on, because obviously it's Ron James and Ron Beeford at the moment. Like you said, Ron Beeford at the moment is the championship leader. So Ron James is quite a distance away. He's not without. We've got quite a few races left in the season to go for, but obviously. Ooh.
It's getting a bit overcast.
Oh yeah, we've got rain towards the end of the session. But I'm just looking at their calendar now, and it looks like later on in the season we're going to get Imola for Rom. So Imola's going to be out
great
soon.
fun.
Oh, yeah, Imola's actually due out soon for F1 2020, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's due this month, isn't it?
I do believe so. And speaking of real F1, for all the fans out there as well, we could see Turkey coming into the game. Because Turkey at the moment are trying to negotiate a 10-year deal with F1. To get back on the calendar for 10 years. That would be nice to see, I'm sure. Tons of people would great to see it. Obviously with the current pandemic.
Here comes Rob, sorry, Carden, you hear Lorne down the inside of Shane. Shane just got caught up with the raw speed of the Alpine. He's in the wrong gear. He's going to look down the inside, Shane, into 3, I believe.
Yeah, but look at that. The Haas is right on the back of Shane as well from that little stab there as
the
well.
understeer from Shane there. Now the Haas is going to have a look down the inside. Oh, there's a bit of contact. And he gets the move done. He's going to open up the steering and push wide.
Shane, yeah. So, unfortunately there, it's a hard but fair overtake. He wasn't, so Shane's dropped out of the points now. I'm sure Shane's going to think to himself, though, he's going to have to go with strategy. He's going to be on a faster tyre soon, and a more durable tyre as well, because 8-lap-old softs doesn't seem to be doing it at the moment, because Snipes SP, like I said, excuse me, he's still not going to go get my roast beef out of the oven in a moment. But Rom Celtic there at the moment, he's currently 8 tenths behind RSF1 Shane 0407. But Shane, it looks like I said, he is struggling on those soft tyres. Had the soft tyres gone off, are we going to see any pit lane action? But for now, Snipe is the fastest car on track, and he's closing in on the leader. I'm just going to leave you guys with Easton and Raw and the battle for first at the moment.
Jesus, Ron Beeford almost lost it chasing down D-Money for P5 there.
Right, I shall be back in a moment, Easton. I'm just going to go get the roast beef out of the oven.
Okay. Here comes Ron Beeford. He's going to have a look down the inside. Oh, that's a move and a half, jeez. Went deep though. And now D-Money's going to get the switch back and gets back past. Great switch back there from. Oh, Rom's Celtic, Jesus! Oh, Shane's went round as well. Oh, Shane lost it. That's a massive rip. No Shields picks up a pin down in 15th. Here comes Snipes and Pez though. Pez is going quite long on. Oh, it's raining now. We've got the rain. That's why the soft tire runners are extending, I'd imagine. It's now start spitting now. And B4 gets past Demon 8.
And Shane gets a time penalty there. I am now back. So we are all good to go again. As Easton says, sorry about that, guys. It's been a busy day for me. And Shane's retired from the session. What's happened to Shane? I was retired.
He's retired from the pits. He's had enough.
Such a shame there from RSF with Shane. He seemed to be like having the strategy together. He could have come out, but like you said, we've got a little bit of drops of rain on the circuit now. Lap 11 out of 33.
Oh, Tommy Real has had enough at turn 8. RSF from Vettel's got past now up in the third.
Ooh, so again, this is where, and look at this. Snipes is right on the back of AMS Pez. Pez on soft, Snipes on mediums. The medium tyres look like they're adapting well to these conditions. They're not gone too cold. Here we go. Last corner now. Turn 15. Around and down the hill. He's going to have DRS assistance. He's using the DRS button now, and he comes across the line. Opens up the DRS. He's gaining. He's gaining. He's gaining. He's gaining. He's going to make a move now on the inside of turn 1. No, he doesn't. AMS Pez manages to keep his line. He does not give in.
Yeah, those softs are going to be absolutely screaming by now. So I'd imagine Snipes will make this move sooner rather than later. He's got a very good run off turn 4. He's going to have a look downhill into turn 5. Pez is going defensive, then cuts back to the racing line. Down the inside goes Snipes. He's going to open up the steering. Bit of contact made. Pez goes off track through 6 now. Going to remain side by side, but Snipes gets the move into 7.
Absolutely cracking move there, and very vital for Snipes as well. And now he needs to pull the distance. As you can see there,
Pez is coming back.
Yeah, Snipes got a little bit of a wobble on the exit of turn 8 there as they come down the hill towards turn 9, turn 10 now. On the inside goes Pez, and then turn 11. Oh, this is great racing from these two guys. Obviously,
Yep,
Snipes needs a good result around this track because currently 36 points deficit to him and the championship leader. He needs to have his championship leader to have an absolute rotten result. And yeah,
He should get him here.
He should get him here. Here we go again. It's a long start finish straight. Uses the RS. He's now trying to conserve a little bit. It's only DRS assistant now. He comes across the line. He's sticking behind him.
He's going to set up for turn 5 again as D-Money picks up a penalty. It's starting to get a bit slippy now. Oh, speaking of slippy, Vettel's almost lost it.
He's doing a real Sebastian Vettel and doing the Spinella.
I think Snipes might just hold off until Pez makes a mistake because those softs will probably.
Oh, and there goes round AMS Pez, and that gives the lead away to Snipes. That little short, well, it's not even short, it was a little step out there from his back end has cost him dearly. Now, can Snipes perfect the exit to this time? Yes, he can. Now down the hill. Now all he's got to do is push and push and push as dare as he can. Track is starting to get very slippery out there, guys, as these two are still battling for the lead. Pez is currently sitting in P5 as well, so he's not out of the championship fight either. So it's all to play for.
Speaking of another battle just forming here is ROM. Beeford has got a lot of pace, it seems. It's now got up to the back of Tommy Real. Showing that why is he the championship leader.
Yep, I see now come round
yellow
to
flag.
14.
James went round.
Yeah, here we
The
go.
Haas gets past.
Yeah. It doesn't look like Ron Beeford's going to get past him on this move.
Pez is going for Snipes again.
Ooh.
He's not giving up.
No, he's not giving up, is he? Snipes and Pez are locked in this duel at the moment.
Safety car.
Oh, what's happened there?
Oh, ROM Ludio's crash coming into the pit lane. And he's gonna stick out. What's everyone gonna slap on? We've got a set of inters for James and a set of inters for Lorne.
Right, okay, so they're going on to the intermediate tyres. Have they made the perfect call, or have they called it too early? Because at the moment, DRS is not disabled, so I reckon it's on that cusp at the moment.
Yeah, track's starting to get looks a lot more greasy than before.
Yeah, it's on that cusp. So lap 14 out of 33, almost at halfway point of this race, guys. Whew. It should be interesting.
I'd imagine we're going to see most people dive into the pit lane here. Because yeah, it's starting to get a lot wetter, you can see offline. Oh, Snipes is almost spun.
Yeah, it's under the safety car conditions as well. Obviously, they've got to, well, until they cross the line, they've got to serve the Delta. And because they're serving the Delta, boxing. Their tyres are cooling down. And again, be ever so careful when coming into this pit lane, because you come in real hot and it's so easy to get a speeding fine.
Yeah, Pez, yeah, I would imagine we're all jumping on that here.
So the pit lane is going to be busier than the M25 in rush hour at the moment. It's going to be everyone in for intermediate tyres.
Oh, Vettel's got ahead of Tommy Wheel again.
Sneaky, sneaky. So Vettel there makes the jump on Tommy Reel in the pit lane.
Starter's really struggling on these inners. He's just made a venture into the gravel trap in the exit 8.
Ooh. Yeah, and he's going ever so wide at turn 11 as well. I think his tyres need to get warmed up. He is really, really struggling out there. So, no, I haven't seen no DRS signs deactivated yet, Easton, have you?
Nope.
This could be very interesting. Greasy track, DRS. It's a recipe for disaster.
It may have been disabled when the safety car came out. Because it looks a bit too wet for the DRS now.
Yeah, it does look a bit too wet for ERS, and of course under the safety car it's automatically disabled under safety car conditions, and they have to do 2 full laps of racing before it gets reactivated. However, under a virtual safety car, as soon as it's ended, DRS is instantly enabled as well. So, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, adjudicators and everything, excuse me, I just passed wind. 15 laps out of 33.
We should hopefully look for the safety car possibly coming in at the end of this next lap.
Hopefully.
Stato's still all over the shop.
So is Noshow, or Noshow's is back there as well. And Weston's, obviously, he's a lapped vehicle. So he shouldn't cause too much of a problem. He'll hopefully ghost and everything. But Snipes as well. This is also going to be interesting as well. Safety car restart in the wet conditions.
Yeah, but I've not tried any wet weather myself around this track yet. I wonder how difficult it actually is.
I'd imagine it'd be quite difficult because of obviously with the camber changes, the elevation. It's very, very tricky.
Yep.
Okay, so D-Money has left the session. It looks like you've had a desync there from a driver. Comes up the hill now. As we wait, the cars are just...
Stato's really holding up no shows here.
Oh,
He wants to get on to the back of the train.
That track looks very slippery, very greasy out there. This is going to be some interesting racing. We've got 12 laps left out of 16.
Sato's inventing new track limits, we'll
17
say.
laps, sorry. 17 laps left out of this 33. No, we haven't. Oh, I can't bother to think. I shouldn't think. It's going to hurt my brain too much. Okay, right. Let's get things underway. So, another lap behind the safety car because we've got Stato and Noshels holding everything. Well, Stato seems to be holding everything up. Oh, we'll just have a little play.
We've had a position change on the car. Tommy Wheel has just get past Vettel.
Sorry?
Tommy Wheel's just passed from Vettel under the safety car.
Ooh. Interesting.
Safety car will definitely be on at the end of this lap because this will be just a lap out and always comes in after 3. We've still got these two switching positions.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I still haven't sent the message for safety car in this lap, but like you say, they've all now caught up at last. Look at Weston's there sitting behind. He's in between Tommy Reel and AMS Pez. What's up?
Stato's almost hit the back of ROM deal.
Oof.
Under the safety car. That was very close.
Oof, oof, oof. Right, so Aristophan Tower looks like he's going to be sitting in 4th place at the moment. Yes, we are. Safety car in this lap. So now this is where everyone starts bunching up, and this is where mistakes get made and people pick up penalties. Ooh, right, okay. Who's going to warm up the tyres too much and spin it? Who is going to not warm up the tyres enough and real go bad on it? But here we go. Into turn. Will he do a Valtteri Bottas, Snipes, or will he get going?
The Pier is not messing around. Pez has followed him very nicely there. Pez right on the back of him.
Just give me 2 seconds, D-Money. I'll ask the co-coms if they can send you another invite to the game. If you could send D-Money an invite if you can at all, please, Easton, because I haven't got every person added onto the list at the moment either. But then there's a great safety car restart at the moment. Looks like everyone's getting away nice and cleanly there. The 2 Mercedes there, beautifully done. No misdemeanors. Yeah, we're all underway beautifully. As Snipes in the Alfa Romeo controls the field now. He has got a very, very hungry AMS Pez behind him as Tommy Reel goes past the lapping car of Weston's, and then all Weston's has got behind him is his teammate as well, but his teammate's just going to slip through him like he is nothing because he is ghosting. Yep. There we go, into the... I don't like ghosting. I think it's really weird how they all size into each other. Ron Beaver...
Yeah, it can be very distracting as well.
Yeah, I can imagine. And look at this. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, it's D-Money there, of course, ghosting with no... ghosting because he's not connected at the moment. So that's Ron James got past D-Money. Have you sent the invite?
Yes, I have.
Sweet! Excellent. So, and then Rom
Snipes is off.
Rom Lawn looks like he's under pressure from Noshels. Noshels looking around the outside of turn 13. Off turn 14, sorry. And he gets the move done around the outside. What a move!
What a move from Noshels. Fair enough.
Gets that done lovely as Snipes now has got a 1.4 second lead over his competitor for the win there. No penalties either. He never got it. Can you send it again? He never got the invite.
Yeah, will do.
And then our Rom Lawn. Looks like he's...
Oh, there's about...
Yep, I can see now. Oh, look at this. RSF on Patel is trying to get past the Mercedes and Ron Beeford. He's got that one, so he's going to be joining into the lobby very, very shortly. Roger, got that one. Thank you very much, sir. As RSF on Patel. Oh! Nearly gets loose. He's getting a little bit loose.
Drazzy does the same.
Yeah, gets a little bit loosey-goosey on the hill. Turn 8. Again, in the... No worries, dear money. Again, like, turn 8 in the dry is hard enough. Turn 8 in the wet... I'd hate to think what that feels like.
We've got a very nice battle here forming behind Tommy Real. As Vettel's all over the shop, and here comes Drazzy, going to get a run through turn 15. Lifts off the power to avoid spinning, as he's going to pick up the slipstream over to Enabled. We've got a yellow flag, and D-Money spun. As here he comes, Drazzy getting the slipstream. I backed out a bit.
Yeah, thought better of it. Maybe line him up for after turn 4. Westerns gets a 3-second time penalty there as well. So what have we got going on in the rest of the track at the moment? We have got Rom Celtic at the moment in the Honda and the Honda powered AlphaTauri on the back of Rom James as well. So they seem to be locked into a bit of a battle there for P8, sorry. And then we have got, like you said, Rom Drazzy on the back of RSF1 Patel, who is on the back of Ron Beeford as well for the battle for 4. Ron Beeford is still just within touching distance of 3rd place at the moment, but AMS Pez at the moment is still is now starting to trail behind the current race leader, who's now going to be soon under pressure from Tommy Real on the Ferrari. Is AMS Pez having difficulty with these intermediate tyres through this part of the race? Is his setup not activating his tyres at the moment? So hard for the driver, but we have got
yellow flag. The Haas is off, and he's kept out the wall, but he has spun out of P8. I believe it was gone again.
Oh, this could cause a safety car if you keep spinning around too much. You know what the Codemasters is like. But no, he collects it, so gingerly come round back the track, get your tyres back into temperature and come round. But Noshaus at the moment is really closing down on Ron Ludlow.
Oh, Drazzy! Jesus. Massive moment out of 15, and then caught it, then it snapped again, but managed to catch it again. He was at the back of Vettel there.
I'd imagine a lot of poo came out then for him.
I'd imagine so.
Right, Noshaus.
And we've got, I think he's off again, yeah, the Haas is off again as Ron James picks up another pen.
Right, Noshaus has now come up the hill of turn 4. Can he line up for a move on turn 5? And oh, looks like Noshaus might be having a little bit of connection issues. I don't know.
He's fine on my end.
I'm just riding on board with him now. No, it seems to might just been a short spike. You never know with these bloody servers these days. They are absolutely shockingly shite. Right, okay, so Rom Drazzy, as after that scary moment, has recollected himself, and he's on the back of RSF1 Vettel again, closing on the Aston Martin driver, trying to make the Aston Martin driver into a mistake and do a Spinella. And if he knows RSF1 Vettel, it's not that hard to do. RSF1 Vettel is a crazy little German man who likes to think he's clever and charismatic because he plays F1. Look at me, I have character. Right, okay, so Rom Drazzy down the hill of turn 15. He hasn't got the... Nah, he's got the run, but not the momentum to get past him. It's going to be a nice, easy...
Yeah, no issues I was having. A few connection issues is all over the shop.
Sorry?
No shows was having a bit of a lag spike down the straight. Didn't know where he was.
Oh, bless him.
Oh, he's almost hit the back of Lydio though.
We have got Drazzy still on the back there.
Oh, Ron James is left the session. I'll get him back in quickly.
Yep. Okay, so Ron Drazzy is still trying to get past RSF1 Vettel. Vettel is putting his car on all the correct places as well. He's holding up the whistle line speed.
We've got a few separate chains here. We've got Snipes out in front, then we've got Pez with a bit of a gap, then we've got a fight for the last podium between Ford
B1.
and
Yeah, Ron Beeford and Tommy Real.
yeah, we've got Vettel and Jazzy going at it. Then we've got a train behind Celtic.
Oh, look at this. The Aston Martin and the Mercedes literally in and out. Or no, it's both Aston Martins. They're merging into one. They're becoming two becomes one. I mean, if you could do that in real life.
Aston Martin.
Only if you could do that in real life, eh? Merge into one car, have double the power for a few seconds. Okay, so Noshow's up to P9. He is sizing through the field there after dropping back after his little spin-off at the moment. So he's coming through.
Oh,
why did
he's turning a bit early for the Apex 5 there.
I was going to say, why did he get a 3-second time penalty then?
Oh, Beeford's left. Oh, Beeford's
And
left.
wonderful, the time and screens have decided to go meh on me. So if Beeford's left the session, this means that RSF and Vettel is going to be able to capitalise and go through the ghost of the car.
He's still inside his teammate.
Or his teammates inside him, one of the two.
Beeford has jumped back though, so if Vettel wants to do this, he's got to do it now.
He's got to do it very, very quickly, and now because he's gaining, he's got the slipstream surely. He's using the overtake button. The rain is getting heavier out there, guys. It could mean that these intermediates might not be able to cut the mustard. We might have to go into full wet. Vettel breaks the Mercedes driver and snatches P4 whilst the Mercedes driver is still trying to be controlled. Now he's in control of the car perfectly. And Ron Beeford, sorry, Ron
We've got our first drivers in for the wets. Sorry, Corin, you there? We've got drivers in for wets.
Right, okay, it does. The rain does look like it's getting heavy out there. The track is forming more puddles at the moment as well. And you can see Rom Drazzy starting to struggle on those intermediate tyres. He came out of exit at turn 4, turn 6 and turn 7. No, it was turn 5 that you had struggle out of, sorry. Now turn 8. Oh, they've got to be so ginger. Oh, Weston's is absolutely struggling out there as well. So he's out of the picture
puddles.
Now.
Look at the puddles through there. Oh, no shows has went round.
Yeah.
Exit of 8.
Yeah.
Oh, Shane's left now.
Hopefully Shane will be joining the stream, he said, because he's asked for it in the Discord chat. I have sent it to him. So D-Money is the first one.
Snipes is in. Pez is in.
Right,
Look, the Hasses went off.
Right, first of the wet runners now. Oh, we've got a Mercedes in trouble by the looks of it. Of Rom J.
Oh, we've got a gambler. We've got a gambler. Vettel's continuing on the enters.
Ooh, he's going for track position over
Wet tyres.
Yeah. This where it could be very crucial at the moment. Everyone else is coming in for...
We've got another gambler. Rom James is staying out as well in the enters. As we're going to have a crossover. Oh, it's close between Rom James and Pez into turn 1. Pez does come out behind him, but James extended track limits a bit at turn 1.
Look at the difference in tyres though. Here we go. Round the outside goes Pez. He's got the grip, and Ron James is so struggling for grip there. I think he's made the mistake and stayed out on track. Now, Snipes. Let's see how fast he can close down. How much faster is the wet tyres at the moment? Or is the intermediate tyre still the faster tyre? But look at this. No, by all means, he is sizing into that gap that Vettel's got. It's now down to 11.8 seconds.
Oh, D-Money's went off at turn 3 there. He's went very deep and he's found himself on the gravel trap. To be fair, the gap hasn't came down as much as you would expect.
No. So the Ferrari driver of Tommy Real is now into 4th position. He is right on the back on there, 10.9 seconds at the moment. Vettel's now coming to the pits, realising that he's got to go on the wet tyres, otherwise he's going to get swarmed Right, okay, where will Vettel come out? Will he still hold his P3, or will AMS
Probably
Pez?
not.
No, AMS Pez is now coming around the final corner. Extends the track limits a little bit. He's using as much of his Mercedes powertrain unit as he can as Vettel comes out. Vettel's now dropping to P5.
We'll be close with James as well. James has got past him. And I had a spinner there. Statos went off.
Rom
and
James is
almost
still staying out in his intermediate tyres, Easton.
Rom Celtic, and he's picked up some one damage now, so it has on the nose.
Oof, yeah, so he'll be
Start
looking his
went
way.
off
And
again.
it's DNF.
Oh,
Rom launch DNF. Where's he DNF? Oh no!
no!
Gets a little bit wobbly there. Safety car. Safety car. That should calm things down a little bit.
If you look on board with one of the drivers, you can see coming into turn 1 there's many puddles across the track.
So lap 26 out of 33. This is the second safety car of the session. Good last few laps of this race.
Yep, we hopefully should, as the field's now going to bunch up. That 10-second lead for Snipes is just completely wiped out the window now.
Yeah, it's wiped out the window, but can he show his might in wet weather conditions, or will he struggle to get away, and will AMS Pez be able to capitalise? But AMS Pez does have a penalty, so let's just have a quick look at penalties now, because this will affect the result of the race. So Pez with 3 seconds, Rom James with 3 seconds.
Snipes got
now gets a 3-second time, so they're now even Stevens.
That person in the driving seat is now Tommy Real, as he has no pens.
Yep, so Tommy Real could capitalise here and get the win from P3 if he can stay within 3 seconds of the front two runners for the next 6 laps. We're going to have a couple of laps behind safety car, no doubt. I'd imagine the latest safety car will come in will be end of lap 30 to get a 2-lap shootout. So we've got Noshals with 9 seconds. Ooh. Rom James with 3 seconds. Rom Celtic with 3 seconds. We've got D Money with 13 seconds. Aki AMG with 3 seconds. Stato with 12 seconds. And 9 seconds is Westerns. Oh, lots of penalties being shown there. Lots of penalties.
Rom Celtic picks up another penalty. The drivers are not really taking care under a safety car, picking up penalties left, right and centre. We've got D Money spun. And exit 3 is going to come on just in front of the Haas. Is the Haas going to overtake him? No, the Haas does.
Yeah.
D Money looks like he's struggling for grip massively.
Yeah, he does. They all look like they're struggling for grip massively because behind the safety car, these tyres are not going to go down very well with everyone. It's such a tricky conditions.
Yep, as you know, it takes a lot of time to get the heat back in these tyres after like a safety car or a slow lap in qualifying. So I'd imagine most people's tyres will get back up to temperature either the penultimate lap or the final lap, as it takes a good 3-4 laps to get them full in temperature.
Yeah. Send a short text message off to somebody. Okay, right. As the rest of the field, we're just now playing follow the leader. There's still quite a big gap here between Rom Celtic and the rest of the field. Is Rom Celtic having, is Aggie AMP having real trouble there? Does appear to be so. And again, Stato behind the safety car is really right behind. Lap 28 out of 33. 5 laps left of this race. Hopefully he'll close in on the field shortly. is doing so. Gingerly on the throttle at the moment as well, and they're all taking their time through this. So Westerns are still in the mix of the bunch of being the backfield, being the mix of the bunch there as well. So it's down to, like I said, when we get started, to see how Snipes can get this restart underway. Him and AMS Pez have 3 seconds each. Like Easton said earlier, Tommy Real is now in the driving seat, and also RSF on Vettel. If they can keep it clean, they could, and keep within the 3 seconds, they could snatch podiums or possibly victories off these drivers.
I've got to give it to you, AJ. You've called this perfectly.
You are?
Oh no, never mind. Wait, no, yeah. You said that it'll come in end of lap.
30.
Oh no. Yeah, that was coming in end of 29. I get my numbers mixed up.
Well, we don't know if it's coming in at the end of this lap yet. They haven't got the warning. But by the looks of it, it could be the way. So we could get 3 laps of a showdown here.
Yeah, well, you only get the call when the safety car comes up to the second sector split.
Between the second sector split and the third sector split, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like Snipes is trying to keep as much heat in these tyres as he can. Now, obviously, wet tyres don't need to be as hot, but they do need to be warm to get grip around it. Obviously, you've got the blocks between, obviously the difference between slicks and wets is that they've got grooves, and then when the tyres get over to a certain temperature, the blocks of what we call blocks between the grooves and everything, they do move around a bit as well so that they can disperse water and provide the most grip. Yes, there we go, safety car in this lap. So I'm just a lap short on this one, Easton. I almost got it perfect.
That means we have a 3-lap shootout to see who wins the race and who gets on the podium.
And who's going to be too egotistical to actually go too fast too quickly and naff it up for themselves.
Look at the puddles for the penultimate corner.
This looks absolutely terrible. So look at the field. AMS Pez doesn't want to be caught out. It looks like Snipes is keeping them back. He could do a Valtteri Bottas here and hold them right up until the line. Looks like he's going now, and away he goes. He's caught Pez leaping a little bit as Pez goes a little bit behind, but they're all now going to come round across the line and start lap 30 out of 33. Here we go, guys. This is where it's going to matter. Do or die moment. So it's through. Everyone tell me.
No shows.
No shows.
Oh, there's contact at the back. No shows has been half the track by Rom James there. It's took out the braking boards into turn 1 as well, avoiding Rom Celtic. He's going opens up the steering and puts Rom James in the gravel.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good as well. So AMS Pez now is the RSF Mattel was already back by a second. So it looks like that he's not going to be able to make much do.
Jazzy and Beef. Oh, we've got Weston's involved in this as well, who's a ghost car. We've got battles all over the place.
Yeah, this is going to RSM Patel. He is now out of the running for a podium position because he is now 1.2 seconds behind and with a 3-second time penalty at the moment. So now in the driving seat still is Tommy Real by himself. He was currently 1.5 seconds behind the leader. So can he keep it down? Can he keep it in? We've got Rom James and Noshow's now exchanging positions there as Rom James just goes off the track there. I see he's ghosted at the moment. So Rom James is having a disastrous last 3 laps of the race. Is that Noshow's onto the back there of D-Money? D-Money, yes, he's managed to get up to P10. Noshow's is now on the biggest recovery of his life. So we have got, like I said, Snipes in first, AMS Pez in second, Tommy Real in third, who's still currently within that window to snatch the win away. Perez, I was about to say. RSF Patel now 1.4 seconds behind Tommy Real, 3.1 seconds behind the leader. Win out the bag for him. We have got that's fastest lap. We have got Ron Beeford 4 seconds behind, but he's still managing to take P3 if he can. Then we go. We've got Stato and Stato is changing positions. That looks like the Aston Martin getting out of the way of people there, so it doesn't confuse people. Oh, can you hear that Ferrari just in the Tommy Rio lighting up its rear end as it's trying to fight for grip?
Yep, and I believe he's going to be. I think the gap's about it's about 2.5 seconds here.
2.6.
Still, gap's flickering.
2.6 seconds to the leader. He needs to start pushing. He needs to keep it within.
Oh, Vettel's went very wide.
That's going to put him under pressure from Ron Beeford. Can Ron Beeford make a move round the outside of turn 12? No, 13.
Can have a look round the outside. Maybe a bit of swarming at the rear.
Yeah, and that's going to put him under pressure from Rom Drazzy. This is going to be an interesting manoeuvre. Can he get past him? Tommy Rio now is 3.4 seconds behind the leader. He could lose out here big time. Yep, let's get on board now. On board with Ron Beeford. Vettel. Vettel, come on! And Vettel has to yield to that position as Ron Beeford. Oh, contact there I did hear a little bit of. As Ron Beeford there gets past the Aston Martin Mercedes. So it's the Mercedes passes the Aston Martin Mercedes, as it should be.
Yep. As now Snipes has pulled out the distance, No Shows has went round again.
Yeah, Noshaus is now having an absolute stonking last, not stonking, but terrible last lap. Not last lap, penultimate lap there. Okay, so we've got Rom Drazzy, who was on the back of RSF on Vettel now. Why am I on this camera? I don't know. I should be onto this camera. Sorry about that, guys. Now we're back into full screen. Now I can see. I completely forgot about that. We're on the intermission screen. Oops.
What's this? It's been a great racing.
It's penned that to be a nice, interesting, close race as well towards the last minute. Rom Drazzy still on the back of RSF on Vettel. He wants to get past him. He wants to be able to snatch P5 off him. As Ron Beeford now is closing in. No, he's not closing in. Yes, he is closing in. I don't know. It's 2 seconds between each of first, second, third, and fourth. So they're on a little bit of spaced out there at the moment. And then, like I said, the closest battle at the moment is between Rom Drazzy and Noshaus. Gets a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting. Tut. I think Noshaus has called it a day and doesn't care no more. It's a very interesting esports line there from RSF on Vettel, extending the track there so he doesn't spin it because he's going a little bit too fast to keep the grip. Weston's with a 3-second time penalty there as well. Ron Ludlow, Ron Beeford and Tommy Reel are the only drivers on the track though with no penalties as we are in the last... He's in the pits.
Oh, he's facing backwards in the pit. He's facing backwards in the pit. No, he's going to go around one more time.
Lovely. Okay, so Ron Drazzy and RS1 Vettel as Ron Beeford is starting to close in on the Ferrari a little bit, but he's not going to have enough time. The Alfa Romeo, though, let's have a look at here. Oh, hang on, Ron Drazzy is right on the jacksie of RSF1 Vettel. Can he
he's going to go for it.
Oh, last lap luck there through turn 11, but didn't quite work off for him. But Snipes now, he's coming around the penultimate corner into turn 14. Now out to turn 14 and just literally bring the car home. His team garage will be saying 3 seconds ahead of his nearest rival, so he is going to secure the win for himself. What a fantastic drive from the Alfa Romeo driver. Crosses the line, takes the checkered flag, is the winner. AMS Pez in second. Third goes Tommy Reel, but takes second off Tommy. Takes second off AMS Pez.
Look at the gap.
Ron Beeford is there in fourth. Ron Ludlow in fifth. RS7 Patel in sixth. Ron Drazzy in sixth. 0.31. Rom Celtic in eighth. Ninth goes Aki AMG. Rom James takes the last point. And then Noshaus, who's still currently on the current lap of the rest of the field, will finish P13. And Westons has already finished in P14.
Oh, what a race that was.
That was a very interesting race. Very interesting race. It was a nice little experience for me. There we are. Okie dokie, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our race winner is now cracking open the bottle of champagne. Whew, what a absolute drive for the Alfa Romeo drivers. Let's see two Ferrari power units on the podium, backed up by a McLaren. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Snipes SB takes the victory with Tommy Riehl in second. AMS Pez in third. Ron Beeford in fourth. Ludlow in fifth. Vettel in sixth. Drazzy in seventh. Eighth goes to Celtic. Ninth goes to Aki AMG. Ron James in 10th. And then D-Money in 11th. Satato in 12th. 13th goes Noshals. Lots of penalties for him. And then Weston's in 14th. And then your non-finishers is Ron Lawn, RSF1 Shane 0407.
Oof.
Right, invites are sent out to the top three. Let's hope they can come into the podium. Some do, some don't, I'm being told. So Easton, how do you think of that race? Do you think it was a good one?
Yeah, it was a good one. I joined it late and missed qualifying.
Yeah, well, you were doing something at the time. Were you eating food or something? Oh, no. Yes, I know what you were doing. You were doing a Kimi Raikkonen just before the start of the race, and I was taking a shit!
Yeah.
It doesn't look like we are going to get a podium chat today, guys. It doesn't seem like the guys want to talk. So, that will be it from the Republic of Motorsport this afternoon. Oh, no. A message from Tommy Reel. Don't send it to me on Xbox. Let's find out what he says. No mic and language barrier. He enjoyed it. Okay, fair enough. He enjoyed it. It doesn't look like we are going to get people into the party chat tonight. Well, anyway, like I said, it's been an absolute entertaining race to bring, and a pleasure to bring Republican Motorsports Sunday afternoon's race around Portimão, Portugal. Tune in next week. I will be back. I do like it, so I'm going to keep on the wraps for now. But next week, I do believe, where are we at next week? Let me just have a look at the calendar. Championship standings. Next week we are at Austria. This should be fun. Nice fast track.
The Man City game.
Pardon?
I'm having a look at the Man City score. Apparently it's 1-1 now.
Okay, that's very interesting. Right, okay, as I said, it's the time to end the stream. So I'd like to say thank you to the owners of Republic Motorsports who've given me this opportunity to stream for them. It's been an absolute pleasure. But until next week, guys, I am tuning out of Republic Motorsports. Should you wish to watch me again tonight, I am streaming live for Division 1. It's RSF1. Please tune on twitch.tv.rsf1racing, or /RSF1racing, should I say. But until next week, guys, it's goodbye from Republic Motorsport.